I got a call from Windy Dio, who said that they were auditioning bass players and my name was brought up and they'd like for me to come down. And she asked if I was available. I said, absolutely. She gave me a list of songs
Hmm.
to learn. I think it was like four or five songs, which I pretty much knew already, that was exciting at the time. So I went down, I auditioned for Ronnie. It was Craig Goldie and Scott Warren and Simon Wright.
Yeah.
And we did an audition in the San Fernando Valley. The audition went very well. I thought I played really well. Um, and Ronnie asked me after the audition a little bit about myself and what I'm up to, and asked me if I was busy in October, November, December. They were going to Scandinavia, a Norwegian tour with Motorhead and Manowar. Again, Motorhead was one of those bands that just,
Yeah.
was everything for me. I was like, yeah, I'm available. And Ronnie asked me if I had a passport. And I said, yeah, of course I do. And I didn't. I didn't have a passport. I had never even left the country before that time. So I immediately got in the car, went straight to wherever it was to get my passport picture taken and all that good stuff. And waited a couple of days to get everything in order. I was learning Dio songs and all of that, and I went to the mailbox. There was my passport, and at the same time, my phone rang, where it was Ronnie's management office asking me for my passport information. So they asked me for my passport number. I gave it to them. They asked me the date it was issued, which was the date of that day, which I found to be hilarious. So anyway, they never said anything, but yeah, it all worked out well, and that tour changed my life. I did that tour with Ronnie, and it was fantastic. And we did some amazing shows out there in Sweden and Norway, Copenhagen. Just had a fantastic time. I really learned how to um, focus and really get into my instrument and what I'm supposed to be doing. I played my heart out for Ronnie. He really, because he gave so much on stage that it really shaped me as a person and as a musician, to be mistake free, to be the best I could be every night. It really was a real pleasure to play with him, but also, like I said, he brought the best out in me. Later on that year, they did another tour in support of the Magica album, which I
Yeah.
really, tell a lot of people that they should go back and listen to that album.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree with you on
Very
that one.
cool record, with a great concept. So in support of the Magica record, we did Japan and a full European tour, and that was just, again, I got to see parts of the world I never thought I would see. I was on tour with my friends. The cool thing about Ronnie was at that time, the crew and the band all traveled together on one bus. So we were just having way too much fun back then. And from there, after the Dio tour ended, Ronnie started working on the last Dio solo record
Yep.
called Master of the Moon. And I brought in a song which later turned out to be Death by Love, which was co-written by myself and Ronnie and Craig.
Nice.
Jeff Pilson played bass on it. Just fantastic song, and just such an honor to be part of that history.